I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the Father Time Network. Hope everyone is doing well. My name is Anthony, and on this platform, I talk about the importance. That's right, the importance of being a father. We're going to make being a father cool again. But before I start, let's get into that intro. So today I want to talk a little bit about how I move as a full-time father. So Friday, my cousins, they called me up. They say, "What's up, kinfolk? We on our way to the club. You want us to come get you?" You know, back in the day when me and my cousins and all my friends, we used to go out to the club and party, I never would drive. I was always that person, yo, come pick me up. I ain't trying to get no DUI, none of that. That's why my driving record is basically good as, you know, I'm talking. So I'm like, where y'all going? Oh, man, we going to the club. Then we going, go to the after hour, this, that, and the third. I say, nah, I'm good. My daughter asked me to take her to the hair store in the morning. They said, what you mean? You gonna be back home by the morning? You could take your daughter to the hair store. I said, nah, man, I'm chilling. Because as a father, it's my job to make it home to my kids every night. And I'm not going to put myself in no situation where I can't potentially make it home. Now, I could walk out the door, God forbid, and something go wrong and I don't make it home. That's I would say, a natural disaster. But if I'm putting myself in the club scene, if I'm doing 180 miles, down the highway, I'm putting myself in the predicament where I can lose my life. And as a full-time father, I just can't afford to do that. So come to find out, as they're leaving the club, there was a shooting. 2 guys were shooting at each other. 2 people got injured. Nobody was killed. Thank God, luckily, right? But I'm thinking in my head, if I was there, who knows if I would have been one of them people that was injured. And guess what? Depending on the injury, now I can't go to work. Now I can't, make no money and provide for my kids. That's going to set me and my family back. And as a father, I have a responsibility to take care of my kids. Like I said, my daughter just wanted to go to the hair store. The kids are out of school. It's a holiday today. And all she wants to do is sit up in her room and do her hair. As a father, that makes me proud. Because it's like, my daughter's not online twerking. She's not, on OnlyFans posting pictures of her body parts. She's not doing no drugs. She just literally wants to go to the hair store, sit in her room, listen to her music, and do her hair. As me being a father, that makes me proud. So guess what? I'm going to make sure that I show up to take my daughter to the hair store so she can do what she needs to do and continue to stay out of trouble. I'm not putting myself in the predicament where I can't make it home. I done seen so many of my friends growing up lose their life to the streets, being in the wrong place at the wrong time, doing things that they got no business doing. And in return, they left their children behind. Not only have I seen friends lose their life to the streets, I got plenty of friends that's in jail right now doing long prison sentences. I'm talking about 25, 45. I even got a few friends and cousins that's doing life in prison because they were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, doing things that they had no business doing. And as me being a father, especially when I became a full-time father and I got custody of my daughter, I told myself I can't put myself in those type of situations. I have to think a whole lot smarter. I have to move differently. I go to work, make my money. I do landscaping and power washing on the side. I handle my business, and then I'm bringing it in the house. I'm not out here putting myself in predicaments that's going to not allow me to come home to my kids. That's my responsibility. My family depends on me. My lady don't work. I take care of everything in my household. So guess what? If dad falls, the whole house falls. There's a lot of pressure on my shoulder being the man of the house. I have to make smart decisions. I have to say, no, I'm chilling. It's not all about me right now. It's about me taking care of my family. My whole family depends on me. And see, this is one of the responsibilities that comes with being a full-time father. Yeah, sometimes I go hang out with the fellas, but it's going to be in an environment where shootings are less likely to happen. I mean, we all know in this world, man, things can happen anywhere. But if I'm at a cigar lounge, that's a whole different crowd of men. Most of the time when you go to a cigar lounge, it's men there, grown men. I done met sheriffs, I done met lawyers, I done met businessmen, politicians, all just by going to a cigar lounge. A cigar lounge is way different than a hookah bar. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people smoke hookah, but there's only a select few men that know how to pick up a cigar, smell a cigar, cut the cigar right, and they're going to sit there and puff that cigar. That's a different type of man. So that's the type of environment that I'm in. Most of the time when you come out of a cigar lounge, I can't remember the last time I've heard of a shooting at a cigar lounge. Like really think about that. When is the last time you heard about somebody getting shot coming out of a cigar lounge? I can't recall a time of me ever seeing it on the news. That's a different level of men. So when I go hang out with my fellas, that's where we're going, to the cigar lounge. Sometimes we may go to the pool hall. Sometimes we may just take a trip on a cruise. You know what I'm saying? We're going to a comedy show. We're going to a high-class restaurant. We're not putting ourselves in environments where people are shooting things up. In a club, people getting drunk. Guys got their chest poked out. They don't want to feel disrespected. So the first thing they're going to do is run to the car, go get a gun, and shoot the club up. I'm not putting myself in that type of predicament. I don't want to place myself in that type of environment. Back in the day when I was younger, me and my cousins, we used to go to the club every single weekend. Every weekend, we're not coming in the house until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We go shopping, on Friday, you know what I'm saying? Maybe on Saturdays, get us a fresh outfit. And then we clubbing. We usually at the club around 10 o'clock. Look right here. I got the police riding around. They looking for somebody. But guess what? I'm sitting in my work truck. They not looking for me. They riding right past me, flying right past me. I'm not putting myself in a predicament where I can go to jail. They look at me, they look at my work truck, that man working. We ain't looking for him. We looking for somebody else. I'm talking about they flying through this parking lot where I'm sitting at, looking to put somebody in jail. But guess who they not looking for? Me. I'm sitting on my phone in my work truck, about to go to work, making a little YouTube video. I'm making it home. Now, if it's a shootout that happened right in front of me and somebody run up and they shooting at the cops, that's something that I can't control. That's a natural disaster. If I'm driving down the street and somebody runs a red light and runs into me, God forbid any of these things ever happen, that's a natural disaster. I didn't do anything to provoke that, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So as a father, man, once you become a full-time father, not even a full-time father, just a father in general, start conditioning yourself to move different. If I'm feeling bored and I want to do something, I go to the gym and work out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hanging out on the corner like I used to do when I was a teenager, putting myself in the predicament where somebody can come shoot up the corner or somebody can come stick everybody up. Now we got to go retaliate because somebody just put a gun in our face. I'm not putting myself in that predicament. I'm going to work. I'm going home. I take my kids out bowling, Chuck E. Cheese, skating, and we coming home. Like I said, if I want to do something and daddy is feeling bored, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the gun range. That's what I'm doing. Or sometimes I might even throw an event at my house. I call all the fellas up. Yo, man, I got some drinks. I got some cigars. The old lady, ordered us a platter of sandwiches and stuff. Come over to the crib and watch the ball game. Ain't no shooting or none of that going on at my crib. You know what I'm saying? All my friends, we coming to my house, we chilling. And if y'all get too drunk, man, here go, you know what I'm saying? Here go some sheets, here go some comforters, here go some pillows. Y'all go ahead and crash on the floor, man. Pull yourself together. Y'all can roll out tomorrow. I'm not letting none of my friends leave my house and they're impaired. If I see one of my homies leaving my house and they drunk and I know they got kids, like X if they got kids. In general, you're not leaving my house drunk. If you like, yo, I gotta make it home, I gotta get home. Guess what? I'm gonna call you a cab. I'm gonna call you an Uber. Yo, drive my man home. And I'm on the phone with you like, yo, Uber driver, man, I give you an extra $10, $15 if you can call me as soon as my man get home so I can make sure he in the door safely. I'm not putting none of my friends nor myself in the predicament where I can't make it home to my babies. And as a father, you have to think about that. Look, here they come again. They've been circling the block, the parking lot now. They are looking for somebody to put in jail. But guess what they not coming at? Over here to me. I'm in my work truck. They know I ain't bothering nobody. I'm not putting myself in a predicament where I'm about to go to jail. So to all the fathers out there, man, think about that. Think about changing the way you move. Think about your actions. Think about making it home to your kids every day. They need you. They depend on you. This is what this is all about. This is the Father Time Network. And I'm here to make being a father cool again.